Welcome back to Street Switch Photography. We're downtown at the train station. We can't go into Steam and Bean because I don't think they're open. Oh, they are open. I'm going to grab a coffee in a minute. And what we'll do is we'll grab a coffee and give that a review. But I'm just on my way somewhere a little bit different today by popular demand. I'm not going to say where it is just yet, because apparently this town is described as the most beautiful town in Great Britain. Used in a lot of films, used in a lot of TV series and things like that, which can't be bad, can it? Anyway, I'm going to get this train to wherever it is we're going, and when we get there, I'll start the video and so I'll record a little bit on the train as well. And when we get there, we'll see what you think of the place. Apparently, it's absolutely beautiful there. I'm taking my dog and my family with me, and we'll see what we think. See you in a minute. Summer says it had 5 gears and a bloody clutch. So my first coffee from Steam and Bean down at the train station. I got myself a flat white and we're going to have a little taste of it and see what it's like. I've never tried it before. Let me just have a... Oh my god. That's good. Oh, that's creamy. The froth on that. Now, flat white tends to be a little bit stronger. I don't have it with sugar. You get a smaller cup than normal because it is quite strong coffee, but that is creamy, very earthy. And it's got quite a fruity tang to it for some reason. That is nice. Now, the guy that owns the shop down here at the train station is a bit of a coffee connoisseur himself, but it's the old Maltesers factory thing. And if you don't know what that is, if you work in a Maltesers factory, they used to say to you, you can eat as many Maltesers as you want, and after a while, you get sick of them. Sorry about the exposure, but this is absolutely beautiful coffee. Pricing is £4.10, which is pretty good for a cup of decent coffee. You're going to be paying extra. You pay for what you get. Marks out of 10, I would give it a solid 8.5 to 9. That is a really nice coffee. And there you go, Steam and Bean down at the train station, Melton Mowbray. You've got to pop in and try them. So I think you can probably guess that they're doing some track maintenance and things like that. We're heading in the direction of Oakham. That'll be the train that we're getting on. So a little clue there as to where we're actually going. The movie Pride and Prejudice was filmed in this location where we're off to. Again, I'll say it again, this is classed as one of the most beautiful towns in Great Britain. So there you go. Let me just zoom out because you've got a picture of my nostrils. So yeah, Pride and Prejudice was actually filmed there, which I find quite interesting. I'm going to turn the camera back around because that's, I don't know what they're doing on the track, but you've got to stay behind the line. So they're doing some sort of tape measurement of the track. Now in hot weather, the tracks obviously expand quite a lot and there's been a few problems with them, but now it's cooled down a lot. Hopefully they've all gone back to normal. I'm keeping my fucking fingers crossed because we do worry about that thing, things like that. I don't like to say it in front of my daughter, but anyway, see you when we get there. So a solid 8.5 out of 10. You can't complain at that, can you? Let's be honest. Lovely coffee shop and a nice owner. Can you guess where we're going yet? Tiny kangaroo down sport. Oh no, here we go. So here we are, guys. We've just arrived in the destination of where we were wanting to go. I'm going to be doing some photography. It is Stamford. We've came to Stamford for the day. We've brought the dog with us and we're just trying to find our way into the town centre and to have a look around and basically grab something to eat and enjoy it. This is the idea of something a little bit different for a Friday. So there you go. Yeah, we're in Stamford. I think this is the way to the town centre. We'll soon find out. If I get lost, I get lost. So here we are, yeah, we're in Stamford. This is Stamford train station. Quite a nice little train station there. We're just about to literally walk up and enter a town. I did take a wrong turn, but I think we've got this sorted now. I'll try and include all the photos that I take in this video. We'll take a walk round, see what it's like, and apparently it's quite a posh area, predominantly 96% white Conservative voting people, or Labour, one or the other, who don't really care. We're not here for that. See you in a minute. So where we are, Stamford Park, people just walking around, walking the dogs. There's all sorts going on, very relaxed. I'm just going to walk you down here towards the river and just show you the river. I've already taken some photos. There's a little bridge just here. This was where Charlie Veitch visited about 6 months ago. So I thought I'd give it a go. I mean, it's got 4 churches that I can actually see in the town centre. We'll be taking a walk around the town centre shortly. Going to have a look, but let me just show you this. Look at that. Grab a picture of that while I'm here. All 4 churches in one picture. That's not something you see every day, is it? So as I'm ever for a photo opportunity, I've just found this bridge over here. Now, it's very dry and very bumpy here, so while I walk, the camera might not be as steady as I'd like it to be, but there's a lovely photo opportunity over here. I want to make sure there's no cars going across the bridge and get a photo of it, because I'm used to be a landscape photographer. Thought I'd pop over and grab a couple of pictures of this. And you can let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, look. Don't know if you can hear that, but what I'm going to have to do is wait until all these cars are gone off the bridge. I might just take a picture with the cars on, because then it's like modern day, isn't it, if you know what I mean. What an absolutely gorgeous little town. So a quick scan of the scenery here in the park before we leave to pop into the actual town itself. I've literally just been taking photos of the pigeons. Pigeons actually washing themselves in the water and stuff. And again, I've got a photo of that bridge over there. There goes a blackbird, look. See you in a minute. So as we walk into the town, just here is what remains of a castle from years and years ago. I don't know which way this woman's going. She's turning that way so I can walk around. But yeah, this is the remains of a castle that was here. It's now got a memorial bench. I think it's an RAF memorial bench, or the Who. But look at this. I'll get a photo of this while I'm here. I think this is all that does remain of the actual castle itself. Let me zoom out a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Now that is not something you see every day. So I'll get a photo of this and I'll include it in the video. See you in a mo. So we're just walking up to one of the main churches in Stamford, and so far I am absolutely gobsmacked at this place. I'm telling you now, Melton Mowbray has got a lot of catching up to do. Now, it's a town that's slightly bigger than Melton Mowbray, but the architecture is something to behold. It really is. All this sandstone. And walking round, you feel safe, you feel welcomed. And there's a smell of coffee shops, and it just, I can't explain it. This is how it should be. Look at that for a church. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to grab a photo of this from the opposite side of the road, and I'm going to go from there. See you in a minute. So just take this in for 1 minute. Here we are near the market. This is Stamford. We're right near the church, as you can see. And the architecture. Yeah. You want to go super drugs? Okay. I'm going to, I think we're going to take a walk up there in a minute. So here I am with my boy Buddy, just basically chilling. He's seen other dogs. He gets a little bit excited sometimes when other dogs are around, but other than that, what an absolutely lovely little spot, lovely little town. Got to admit, the dog's just trying to tie me up. He's pretty chilled actually. So there you go, we're going to go for a walk. So I've just bought a new Stone Roses album at a very good price from the record market stall just down the way here, and yeah, I'm quite surprised at just how big the market actually is. This is a Friday. Apparently they have a mini market on a Saturday as well, Now, as I was saying before, you know that I'm from Melton. I think Melton's got a lot of catching up to do. A hell of a lot of catching up to do. This is what it could be, but isn't. So you have to sort of think, don't you? So it would seem that you don't just get police in places like Leicester and Nottingham and places like that. You even get them in Stamford, but these are community support officers making their presence known here in the town. But I mean, what a lovely town. I can't see there's going to be any trouble here. You know, you've got to be serious. Another church over there. We're going to go and find somewhere to sit down and have something to eat and a cup of coffee. I've took some pictures which I'll be including in this video. Absolutely huge market. What's this here? Evo Seal. Oh, it's to do with windows, I think. Yeah, it is. Red market, flower market. All we get is stupid craft markets in Melton. Now, people don't like me saying that. That's what Melton seems to be becoming, is very woke just recently, especially with new shops opening and shit like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's just the way some places go. Not this place. It's got everything. Really like it. So I've just found this little courtyard, which I didn't expect to find, with loads of old gravestones in it. I'm not sure which church this is. I'll try and find the name of the church if I can. Private, authorised parking, but here's the actual church. Quite a large one. People sitting around eating cobs, drinking coffee. And I thought I'd come and get a photo of this thing over here. So I'll try and get the name of the church if I can. I'm going to get a photo of this. I'll include it in the video. Let me know what you think, and I'll speak to you in a moment. Oh, hang on. I'm just trying to find out where my wife and daughter are gone, and I'll speak to you in a minute. I'll include it in the video. So just stood here and I was just having a local Vodafone shop, and I would call for a boycott on the Vodafone shop, seeing as they've been giving over 2,000 SIM cards loaded with 6 months worth of credit to illegal migrants. So always remember, do not use Vodafone. Disgusting shop, disgusting people enabling fucking mass immigration. There you go. So I just thought I'd give this place a shout out here. It's called Castle Fine Art, and it looks like some sort of fine art, well, it is a fine art place that do like sculptures and stuff like that, and I just thought I'd show you in the window and everything else. I'm going to pop in and have a look, but £3,950. So as always, I like to be, you know, somewhat political. We've got obviously the market, we've got the Dog Street market just here, and then right next door you've got the Ask the Town Councillor, which is Stamford Town Council. I don't know who it falls under or anything else, but this is the public library. Stamfordbury, never been in that one. Ask Town Councillor. So what would be interesting to know is does it actually fall? I don't know whether it's Labour or Conservative or what. Seeing as I'm apolitical, I don't suppose it really matters, does it? But there you go. Let me see if I can get a leaflet. Am I alright to take a leaflet? What does I'm not even from Stamford. What does Stamford actually fall under? Is it Labour or Conservative, or? They're usually the main two that somewhere Conservative. Oh, it's Conservative. Wow, brilliant. Okay, I'll include this in my video. Fantastic, thank you very much. I'm apolitical and I ain't got a clue about politics, so you've got nothing to worry about. I don't even, well, I do vote, but I don't know what for. See you later, have a good day. So we've got this. It falls under a Conservative, which I thought it was. I always sort of, my suspicions were it fell under a Conservative council, because it is quite a Conservative town. As I said before, the demographic, 96% white, the rest ethnic, whatever they are, I don't know. Shops, more shops, and just when you go a little bit further, more shops, and then we have these little turning off streets that we have going down here, down the higgledy-piggledy lanes. Yeah, okay. And more shops. I'd love to know why Melton got it so wrong and why Stamford has got it so right. Apparently they are under a conservative government here. I can't understand. I really don't understand it. What a place. Genuinely surprised. But we do the homeless and stuff, which is bad. So I think what makes Stamford sort of a little bit more special than most towns, again, they filmed Pride and Prejudice here, and it's such a quaint little town. Well, I wouldn't say little, it's quite a large town. It's like a miniature city because everything's in one area. And we've got these little side streets that go down. I just thought I'd show you this. Come on, boy. I'm with my dog. The rest of my family have decided that they're going to go and go for a walk down the bottom here, but I just thought I'd show you this. Come here, mate. Buddy, sit. Stay. 1 second, I'm just swapping hands so I can do this and show you. Now this leads back down to the main, the actual main stretch, so where the other market is and everything. We've just been for a coffee in one of the shops. We've got little shops like this, Hairworks and everything else. I'd like to say my mother-in-law would like this so much. I'm going to take a picture of this, see you in a minute. So this little place is called Silver Lane, and it's up off the main high street, which leads up to the other main high street at the top there, the one that's blocked up. Sorry. One minute, guys, I'll just stop recording. So as I was saying, yeah, you've got this little twitchell here, 1 second. You've got this little twitchell here that takes you up Silver Lane. And it's like an alleyway full of shops. It's so quaint and all higgledy-piggledy and all sorts. It's really nice. And what a lovely little town. Well, big town. And churches and church spires and marketplaces and all sorts going on. Very, very hustle and bustle. So what I will say whilst I'm here is we've found another charity shop. But we all already know about this charity shop that's been found to have been supporting things like the terror organisation, Palestine and Hamas. Absolutely fucking disgusting shop. I wouldn't trust it as far as I could piss off. I'd rather crap in my hands and clap, to be quite honest. And I hope that, come here. I hope that others realise that. Again, call for a boycott on Oxfam. So again, another little church that we've seen. I think we've already seen this one, but I'm closer to it now. And we've got this other little street here with a chimney line. Look at that. Wide angle shot of that, because look. I want the whole church in it though, not just a little bit. There we go. So a very steep hill down here. Looks like I'm looking up from above, but I'm not. I'm actually walking down this extremely steep hill. Anybody would think it had a drink. But there's this massive, great big spike here. And I don't know quite what it is, but we're going to go and have a look at it. Just there. I'm having to use my phone to take photos now because I've I've run out of battery on my phone, but what's this about? Anybody knows, leave a comment. So I don't want to get copyrighted, but yeah, loads of shops. I've never seen so many shops in such a small town. We've got really nice cars, really nice people. Everything is as it should be. I think I've seen one Muslim or Islamist, whatever you want to call them. We've seen a few lefties. No town is without its village idiots, but little town. Marks out of 10, I'm going to go 11 because this is how a British town should be. British and proud. What else can I say? Just beautiful. So you might have noticed a change in the sound quality. My microphone's gone flat, the other camera's gone flat. I'm using my phone. As I was saying before, just on my way back to the train station, the ice cream van's down here at the bottom. I believe this is where the remains of the castle are. So you go through this park and you're back at the train station. So we know exactly where we are, but what an absolutely stunning little town Stamford actually is. Yeah, we're back down where the remains of the castle are. I'm just taking a quick walk round. I've already got enough photos to include in this video. I've done some street photography and things like that. Spoke to some locals. They all seemed very nice. Very nice indeed. But it's lots of little alleys with shops in. There's lots of shops all compacted into a small area, a massive market. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Where did Melton get it wrong? And how did they get it so wrong? That is just such a, you know, I'm just gobsmacked. I'm just absolutely gobsmacked at Stamford. Known as the prettiest town in Great Britain. And you can see why. Now, it's ironic that the train that comes through Stamford goes to, I think it goes to another university somehow. Private property, no public parking. Wonder what this was here. Is this parts of the castle as well? This must be a part of the castle or something. But I think I've done a long enough video. We've had a good look round and I've done some photography and stuff. So there you go, this has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, like, subscribe, go and hit the notification bell. This has been Stamford on Friday the 21st of August 2026. And just to prove it's me and to prove I'm here, all the sunglasses are on. And yes, I did shave my head last night, or as people like to call it, lowered my ears. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I bought a couple of new records as well while I was... Record shops, if you are into collecting vinyl records like me, Stamford is a brilliant place to come. They have got no end of shops. Now, I did see one shop that was a second-hand shop with a like a cafe right in the middle of it, quite a large cafe, and loads of little stalls. Some of them were selling vinyl records and CDs, some were selling like craft arts and stuff like that. That's what needs to happen to the mall in Melton Mowbray. That would open up into an absolutely fantastic little place. So there you go, just an idea. And I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and bye for now. More bonus footage. If you want to pause the video and read that, you're very welcome to. Whom living, we daily crushed and won, we cannot love. More bonus footage, just taking a calming walk through the park. I've visited a lot of places and stuff like that, and I've been all over when I used to work laying synthetic flooring. On the days off we used to go for walks around the parks, maybe go and find some steam trains and stuff like that, but I've never quite experienced anything like Stamford. Not one person has asked any questions about me filming today or taking photos in the market centre, and I've took photos of people and not one person gave a damn. But again, like I say, if you like this video, like and subscribe, go and hit the notification bell. This is the end of the video. I'll turn the camera around for a second. Don't know how well you can actually hear me, but yeah, make sure you subscribe and we'll go and do some more places. Might do Oakham next, don't know. but we'll see what happens. I'm going to start taking rides out to different places now I've experienced this. Stamford, big up Stamford. So if you're interested in graffiti, we have some here in Melton Park, all plastered down the trees. When kids discover that you can buy spray cans, I would love to know where they're buying them from. But hey ho, off we go again. And here we are, back in Melton Mowbray. This really is the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed the trip to Stamford. I hope you enjoyed it as much as what I did. I'll include all those photos in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.